According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to prophets. My nigga serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up on parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Nowhere is gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. See the prophets. So I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and no, boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to one with step. I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent. I got it. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no loss. Ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep me slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high. Got your baby pants through the fire. Ask you the prophets. That baby so belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch. I can afford it. I prepare slaughter. You bring me my water. Plus your leaders weak. Let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up, serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
All right, everybody clap it up. All right, Shalom Israel with the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the Commanding General Yohana. Okay, this is Austin's Tuesday night Brotherhood class. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brother and sisterhood is what is a dire need for so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, because we don't have no brotherhood. We don't have no love. Okay, we don't know what love is. We don't know how to love. So brother and sisterhood is important, and that's why we push these classes through these airways. Okay, because it is high time for us to come up out of sleep and wake up and realize what's truly important.
Right.
See, the problem is we can't understand what's important because we have been made, as a people who have nothing, we have been made to only care about ourselves. And that's why we don't have no love, because in a relationship, you just want to be happy. You don't give a damn if the other person's happy, as long as you happy. Okay? With friendships, the same thing. Like all these different things, they all entail and they all intertwine in together. And because we don't understand what love is, that's going to be the topic tonight, love. Because we, as so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we don't understand love. We understand lust. We understand want, just like we don't understand need. Nobody gives a damn about what they need. They only care about what they want. Okay? So we have to figure it out. We're gonna have to really Pay attention in these classes and get the understanding, because us not knowing how to love each other is the reason why our relationships are falling. Whether it's marriages, whether it's friendships, whether it's dealing with a brother or sister in the street who's a complete stranger, whether it's the person in the bar or in the club. And in Christianity, they damn sure don't teach you how to love. They say that God loves everybody. They say that they love everybody, but they love respective persons. See, a lot of us, we love the person with the diamond ring. You love Jay-Z. You know, you love Lil Wayne. You love Lil Uzi Vert because they got a couple dollars. You love your preacher because he's filling you with these soft words, with these smooth words, okay? He's just feeding you whatever, and you love him. You think that is a man of God. Right. Then you look down on the priests and prophets of the Most High, the people who will actually love you, the people who actually know what love is, okay? And for everybody, love is an action word. Love is not some feeling that's in your muscle in your chest, okay? Love is an action. Everything you love, you put forth the action to. People who love sports, what do? They devote their time and their money to sports. Okay? People who love, if you love crack cocaine, you're going to devote your time and your money to that. People put their time and their money to the things that they love. When you get a chance, give me Hosea 4:6. Because our people don't understand what love is. Our people don't understand anything. Because we are a lost and broken and downtrodden nation. And we a nation who's going to have to come back to the Most High. Okay? Y'all always looking in the stars. Looking at all these vain philosophies just so you can so you can feel like you have some kind of understanding. If you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, your understanding is in these scriptures. Right. That's where the understanding comes from. When you got that, you can read that, brother.
Come. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
See, that my people, that's possessive. Okay? The Lord said his people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. We are lacking knowledge. We lacking knowledge on every facet of this world because the things we think are cool aren't cool. Okay? We love going against this Bible thinking that we have knowledge. But the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So you're not going to have no wisdom, no understanding, or no knowledge without these scriptures. And the Lord said, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Continue reading.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
And since we rejected the knowledge of the Lord, since we didn't want the knowledge, since we didn't want the wisdom, we didn't want the understanding, the Lord rejected us. How you think we ended up in these captivities? How you think we ended up in these situations that we are? That's because the Lord has rejected us because we reject him first. Continue reading, officer.
I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
You see that? He rejected us, that there was no priest. And from the sack of Jerusalem in 70 AD till 1969, there was no priests and prophets in this earth.
Right.
Okay. Now the Lord has brought the priests and prophets back into the earth to heal his people, to mend his people, to bring his people back together. Go ahead and finish that out.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
You see, and our children have been forgotten, just like we have been forgotten. Okay? The people he was talking to back then, we are the children of those people as well. And we are forgotten. And your child's forgotten. That's why your child has to go to school in hell. They have to do all this in hell. Because we are a forgotten nation. Because we forgot the laws of the Most High God. Is there any more on that? Give me Zephaniah 2:1. Yeah, we are lost and we don't understand how to love, and we don't understand how to love. We don't understand how to come together. We don't understand what it takes. And this is why the ISUPK is so important, because you need men out here to speak for you, to speak on your behalf,
right?
To teach you, to bring you up from the bottom. You can go ahead and read that when you got it.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Mm-hmm. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Gather yourself together, O nation not desired. Who is not desired? So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We are not desired. That's why you are the last hired, first fired. That's why Planned Parenthood is through your community. That's why all manner of drugs is in your community. That's why all the negative things that are in a city are in your part of the community. It's in the ghettos. It's in the barrios. It's in the reservations. That's because we are undesired. Okay, that's why they are out here killing us. That's why you are hated. That's why you could be the poorest people on earth and still be hated, because you are undesired. That's why it says gather yourself together. We need to gather together. Okay. Drop that. Give me 1 John 4:20. Let's get into love. Go ahead.
Verse 4.
4:20.
All right. This is 1 John, chapter 4, verse 20. And it reads, if a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
He is a what?
He is a liar.
All right, so you over here talking about you love God. Christians talk about they love God all the damn time. And they can't stand their brother Ronnie. They can't stand Ray. They can't stand Jimmy. Okay? They can't, Christians say that, and the deacon can't stand the damn pastor. Okay? Read that one more time.
If a man say, I love God, and hated his brother, he is a liar.
He is a liar. You cannot love God and hate your brother. There's plenty of people for you to hate. You have a bunch of damn enemies of all these other nations.
Right.
You shouldn't have to hate your brother. And a lot of times we hating our brother without a cause. Like they didn't do nothing to you. They didn't wrong you. You hate them because they poor like you. You hate your brother because he's in hell like you. And you feel you can't look up to him. You got to look up to who? Joel Osteen. You looking up to people in these higher positions. Continue reading.
For he that loveth not his brother whom he had seen, how can he love God whom he had not seen?
What verse is that?
20.
All right. Yeah. How can you love God who you have not seen? You see your brother every day. You see your sister every day. Okay. You see your wife every day. You see your husband every damn day. You can't hate your brother and love the Most High.
Right.
Continue reading.
Verse 21. And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God love his brother also.
You see, if you love God, if you're going to fix your mouth to say that you love God, you have to love your brother. You have to love that bum on the street. You have to love that sister who might be strung out, man. Because you don't know what the Lord got planned for. The Lord can bring you out of any damn thing.
Right.
You should see the people in this school. They've been brought from the bottom, okay? And you should see some of these brothers and sisters now, how glorious the Lord has made them. People who come from nothing, who don't have anything, okay? We have to understand that. Like, we need to understand what love is. It's an action. It's not a feeling in your chest. That's not what love is, okay? Read that one more time.
1 John chapter 4, verse 21. And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God love his brother also.
You have to love your brother. You have to love your sister. You see, these other nations, they know how to love each other. They know how to build their communities. The Chinese, they're going to come here. One person's going to get a store. There's going to be 15 people living upstairs, okay? And they are going to build to each one of them. They got enough love that in a few years, each one of them might have their own damn store, or a good enough amount of them. The Koreans come, they do the same thing. Okay, the Africans come, they do the same thing. These other nations know how to love each other. Right. They know how to build a community. We know how to separate. We don't want to support none of our brothers. We trust these other nations more. If there was a brother out there who was selling gas, who had a gas station and was selling gas, blacks and Hispanics, we wouldn't go to him. We'd still go to that Arab, because we trust their products. We don't trust our brothers' products. You know, we like, oh, well, yeah. If he a black or Hispanic and he got a business, well, the material must be cheap. And that's what we do. We'll act like the material's cheap, and we'll just keep going to Esau, keep going to Moab, keep going to Ham, instead of going to your brother. Okay? That's why you need to love your brother. If you love God, you must love your brother also. Give me Ephesians 4:26.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26. And it reads, be ye angry and sin not.
Read that again.
Be ye angry and sin not.
Be ye angry and sin not. What does that mean? What does be ye angry but sin not mean?
I mean, don't let your feelings get the best of you and let your color show. You know, if you get angry, there's other ways to go about it. Like if you get too angry, call for counsel.
Right.
But sin not.
Yeah. Be ye angry, but sin not. All right. This brother did something to you. He wronged you. It's okay to be angry. It's not okay to sin. It's not okay just because you mad, you sin. So I'm mad at this brother, so I'm going to go bust his skull open. I'm going to go shoot up his block. I'm mad at this sister, so I'm going to do wrong to her. I'm going to do evil. You don't do evil to somebody just because you mad. It's okay to be angry. It's a natural emotion. Okay? Things are going to make you angry in this world. But it don't give you a free road or a free way to just sin or do anything because you feel like it, because you're angry. You know, sisters, they get mad at their husband and then they go sleep around on him.
Right.
You can't, just because you mad at him don't mean you free to go run off and go be with some other man. Okay? That is wicked.
I got another example. You know, we trying to give our people practical knowledge, because sometimes they be like, well, what about this? Like, say you angry that you don't have enough money, you know, and you want a new car or something.
Right.
Don't go just because you angry and rob a bank.
Give that brother a hand.
And then, you know, pull mass murders and commit murder. Now you either locked in the casket or locked behind bars.
Damn right.
Well, how long did it take for you to commit that crime? 5 minutes?
Right.
Then you end up getting 50 years,
Damn.
5 minutes.
That's heavy. Yeah. You can be angry, but you can't sin. That don't mean you go pick up a bundle so you can go sell this crack rock now,
Right.
because you need this money. Okay, because you know where that goes in the long run. You know what's going to happen to you.
Right.
You're going to be in cuffs, and you know what? You're not going to have enough money for bail. You're not going to have enough money for a lawyer.
Right.
So you might as well let that go and not do it anyway. Okay. Give me 1 John. I think it's 4 and 6.
You want me to finish that one too?
Oh yeah, finish that out. Shalom.
Be ye angry and sin not.
Oh yeah, definitely. Go ahead.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. Y'all go ahead and y'all iron that out before that sun goes down. You and your rib, you know y'all having a problem before y'all go to sleep. Y'all try you try to iron that out. You and your brother have an ought. You iron that out. You don't let that sun go down. You don't want to be dreaming about this, thinking about this, sleeping on it, waking up with it. You go ahead and you get that ironed out right now. Let me see. Yeah, it's going to be 1 John 4 and 6. Hold on. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll go with that. Yep.
4 and 6.
Oh yeah, that's why. Hold on, I'm in the wrong book. Hold on, Shalak. Yeah, let me see what one is. Yeah, give me 4 and 6.
Oh yeah, I gotta turn that down.
You can hear it. Yeah, it's jumping. All right. Yeah, go ahead and handle that first. Yeah, we gotta definitely know. You know what I mean? We're going to understand what love is. We're going to understand how to love. We're going to understand what the Most High requires of us. Okay? Go ahead and read that when you got it, brother.
Come. This is 1 John, chapter 4, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
We are of God. He that knoweth God heareth us. He that is not of God heareth not us. Whereby know we in the spirit of truth and the spirit of error.
You hear that? We know God. We know God by what's it say? What's it say? If we hear us, what it say?
He that knoweth God heareth us.
He that knoweth God heareth us. You brothers and sisters out there in the world, if you really know God and you hear us, you're going to know. You're going to know if we of God. Hold that and give me John 10 and 27 real quick. Yeah, just hold that. Give me John 10 and 27. Get a quick precept. Because who hears the Lord? The Lord is our shepherd, right? And we are his sheep. Okay?
This is the book of John, chapter 4, verse 10.
10, verse 27.
It's like 10. Chapter 10, verse 27. All right. My sheep hear my voice.
My what?
My sheep hear my voice.
The sheep is going to hear the voice. Okay? The sheep knows the shepherd's voice.
Right.
Okay? I can't go out there and just call on to your cattle and they just come follow me. They don't know my voice.
Right.
But the the shepherd who them sheep belong to, they know his voice. Continue.
And I know them.
Mm-hmm.
And they follow me.
Now go back to 1 John 4 and 6. Because, yeah, we hear it. The sheep heareth and will follow. Okay?
1 John chapter 4, verse 6. We are of God.
Mm-hmm.
He that knoweth God heareth us.
See, we are of God. He that knoweth God heareth us. If you are of God and we say the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of,
That's right.
you're going to hear us. We tell you stop eating that shrimp, crab, pork, or lobster, you're going to hear us.
That's right.
Continue reading.
He that is not of God heareth not us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error.
You got to know the spirit of truth. You got to know the spirit of error. Okay? Continue reading.
Verse 7. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God. And everyone that loveth is born of God and knoweth God.
See? Read that one more time.
Sir. Beloved, let us love one another.
Let us love one another. That's the number one thing. You have to have love for your people. Okay? Continue.
For love is of God.
For that love is of God. That brotherly love is of God. You got to understand. See, when it comes to the Bible, you got to understand context, because loving your enemy is not of God.
Right.
That's not what this is talking about. Continue reading.
And everyone that loveth is born of God.
Everyone that loveth is born of God. The Maki is a great example, because you know what he always say? I love you. I love you. I love you. Hey, thank y'all brothers for coming out. I love y'all. He always making it know, because he is born of God. That's where he get that love from. In the world, you don't love a damn soul. You don't love no damn body. You don't even love your damn self in the world. But brothers come in this truth, and they actually love you because they are born of God. Continue.
That's right. And knoweth God.
And knoweth God. When you're born of God, then you're going to know him. Because it says, we are of God. He knoweth, heareth us. Okay, you could go ahead and read verse 8.
Okay. Verse 8. He that loveth not knoweth not God.
See, if you don't love your brothers and sisters, then you don't know God. You don't have no idea who he is. Continue.
For God is love.
For God is love. Okay? This is where the Christians is taking and running with God loves everybody and God is all love. No, God ain't all love. God is all every damn thing. Okay? He got love and he has hate. And let's prove that real quick. Give me what is it, Romans 9:13? Yeah, let's get that, because right here it just said God is love, right? That's all we have to understand who he's talking to.
All right. Romans chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
Jacob have I what?
Love.
So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Love.
Continue.
But Esau have I hated.
But who?
Esau have I hated.
See, the Lord loves us, and he hates the white man.
Right.
Okay? Says it right there in the scripture. It says it right there, clear as day. And let's get where it is written, because it says as it is written. I believe what that's Malachi. Is that 1 and 3? 1 and 2? I think it's Malachi, the first chapter, I believe.
All right. Malachi.
So like it says, hey, take that and give some water.
1 and 2.
Go ahead. Take that and let them drink some water.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 2. I have loved you, said the Lord. Yet ye say, where then hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Damn.
Said the Lord. Yet I love Jacob.
See, the Lord loved Jacob. Or is it right there? Yeah. So Jacob have I loved, and Esau have I hated.
Right.
But right here in 1 John, it says what? In verse 8, for God is love. You have to understand context. You got to understand what the Bible is talking about. See, that's another thing, is us just just reading and just thinking we know everything without being properly taught. That's where we coming up with all these things that just ain't true about the scriptures. Give me 2 John 1 and 6.
Second John, chapter 1, verse 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments.
Damn, that's what love is.
Right.
We got to walk after his commandments. That's how you show them you love me. Hey, how do your children show you that they love you? They do what the hell you tell them.
Right.
That's how I rate it. That's how I know if you love me or not. Do you listen to what the hell I tell you? Because if not, then you don't love me. Okay, continue.
That we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in it.
See, this is the one from the beginning. Because when he took us out of Egypt, I believe it's in Exodus, he gave us these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know, Moses went up there and got the law, statutes, and commandments. All right. And then even from before that, we can go all the way back to Adam getting the law, statutes, and commandments, getting the breath of life. Okay. We always had to walk in the Lord's commandments, because it don't say nothing about Noah getting a law or a commandment ever. But it said he was a just and perfect man. So he already knew the law. You got to understand. Adam and then Lamech would have passed it down. You know what I mean? All the way to Noah. So Noah already had the law, statutes, and commandments, because that was the breath of life in the garden.
Right.
Okay. So that's how we know. All right. Read that one more time. That's how we know it's from the beginning.
2 John, chapter 1, verse 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in it.
You should walk in it. You should walk in them, and you should do them, because they're not grievous. Give me John 15 and 10. John chapter 15, verse 10.
So crazy.
And actually, start at 9. Yeah.
All right. This is the book of John, chapter 15, verse 9. As the Father had loved me, so have I loved you.
Damn. You see, as the Father had loved Christ, so does Christ love you. Now that's heavy.
Right.
That's important. Okay. Continue reading.
Continue ye in my love.
Continue ye in my love. How do we continue in Christ's love? Being brotherly, being sisterly. That's how you continue in his love.
Right.
Doing what he tells you. Continue reading.
Verse 10. If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love.
See, that's how you abode, dwell in the love, in the Father's love, in Christ's love, by keeping his commandments.
Right.
Continue.
Even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love.
You see, this is why Christianity is false. This is why Christianity is such a plague for so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. It says, keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments. What commandments did Christ keep?
All of them.
All of them. It wasn't just the tithing one. Right? It wasn't just the New Testament was, right? Christ kept the law. What the hell do y'all think he was reading? Y'all think he was reading the New Testament and then living it out? No. Go ahead.
What's so heavy what you just said, Christ kept all the laws. And then whoever thought that they can get away with a jot or a tittle, he'd cut the living piss. Thank you. You knew I was going.
Cut the piss out of it.
Well,
Christ, boy, that was the ultimate brother to battle. You know what I'm saying? See, the Pharisees came up to him and got cut.
Mm-hmm.
Just like he told them, well, ye without sin cast the first stone. Because they said, ain't we supposed to stone this woman?
Right.
Yeah, that is the law. But Christ couldn't say yeah, because they just would have stoned that woman. He couldn't just say no, because then he'd be going against the law. So what did? He used wisdom. Right. He said, well, ye without sin cast the first stone. And what they do, they all had to drop their stones. Go ahead.
Because even if you think about it, you bringing this woman in the council without proof,
right?
And without the person that she committed the adultery with.
Exactly.
So Christ was like, you done already stoned somebody, huh? So if you didn't cast no stone, then cast this one in front of me. Then.
Right. Exactly.
Good.
Exactly. And they couldn't do it. Okay, read that one more time.
Sir. It's the book of John, chapter 15, verse 10. If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love.
You shall abide in my love. You shall live in my love. Okay?
Even as I have kept my Father's commandment.
Damn. Man, Christ kept them commandments. Drop down to 12.
Sir. Verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you.
Mm-hmm. You see that? Christ is reiterating this. You have to love one another as I love you. And what did Christ do? Christ was a perfect man who died on the cross for his brother.
Right.
When he was perfect, he didn't have to die. We should be dead, not him.
Right.
Okay? So that's one hell of a love. And how did he love his brother? Did he do it by just telling him right here? Did he do it by just saying it? Or did he go and die on a cross for you? That's how he showed love. A damn action.
Right.
Read 13. That's why it's righteous to die. Okay? It's righteous to die for your brother. Die for your sister. Die for your nation.
This is verse 13. Greater love had no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
If you die in righteousness for your friends, there's nothing greater than that. There's no greater love.
Right.
That's the ultimate love, because you're willing to give yourself, willing to sacrifice yourself. Okay? There's no greater love than for a man to lie down his life for his friends. Okay? Damn. You know what's so wicked? You know what's like so heavy about the scripture makes it so wicked is we lay down our life for our enemies. Because we're going to lay down our life in their military, right? We're going to go overseas. We're going to die. And then they say, oh, he was a great man. But he died for his enemy. He didn't die for his nation. Okay? He died for the enemy. All right? You could even read the next verse, 14.
Shalom. Verse 14. Ye are my friends.
Right? Hold on. Christ is saying, yeah, ye are my friends.
Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you.
That's how you be a friendly to Christ. You got to do what the hell he commands you. Right. What the hell do Christians do that Christ said to do? Oh, wait, I'm trying to even think of one damn thing. I'm trying to think of one thing Christians do that Christ told them.
So like, you mean the correct way, or what do they say?
I mean, even try, like, the correct way. Like, they celebrate Christmas. Christ didn't tell them to do that. They eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. Christ didn't tell them to do that.
That's right.
They get marriages and divorces. Christ didn't tell them to do that.
Right.
They standing on a pulpit. That's not no pulpit of wood, like it says in Nehemiah, made only for this purpose. Right. I'm just trying to think, what does a Christian do? They don't cover their damn heads, the women. You know what do they do that the Lord told them to? Absolutely nothing. So you want to say you got a personal relationship with Christ. Christ is not your friend, Christian. Christ is not your homie.
Another one, they wear gaiters.
They wearing crocodile Dundee.
Snake skin.
All up in there.
Good night. And the men got their head covered.
Men got their head covered. Trying to get a little perm to make their hair straight like Farrakhan. You know, trying to look pretty.
Right.
They want to put on this damn 3-piece suit and tie, and that's what makes you a man of God.
Right.
Some damn pedophile in a damn 3-piece suit.
Right.
You know? And now he's a damn man of God. When he's sleeping with the deacon's wife. When he's sleeping with Brother Johnson's wife. He might be sleeping with Brother Johnson. Good night. Go ahead.
You know what that reminds me of? Yiddish.
Yiddish.
When they do that.
Yeah. What the hell is you speaking? When speaking in tongues, somebody's supposed to be able to, people are supposed to interpret, supposed to understand it. You talking, you saying all this matter of nonsense, and you don't even know what the hell you saying to God. I wonder what they even think they saying to the Most High.
Right.
Because it just sounds like babble. Okay?
Sure.
That is just babble and babbling. Okay? Let me make sure there ain't nothing on here. Oh, just drop down to 17. Damn. This is all it's gonna keep saying is love, love, love. But go ahead.
Right. It's the book of John, chapter 15, verse 17. These things I command you, that ye love one another.
See, it's there again. These things I command you, that ye love one another. Okay? That is important to love one another.
Right.
Continue reading.
Verse 18. If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
Where are the Christians hated? Why can you be a Christian any damn where? You throw on beards, braids, boots, and fringes, and now you're in a cult.
Terrorist.
Now you're a damn terrorist.
Cult.
But didn't it just say if they hate you, remember that they hated me first.
Right.
Christians ain't hated. Christians are loved everywhere. There's Chinese Christians, Arabian Christians, these Christians, those Christians. Nazis was Christians.
Right.
But where the hell are they hated? The Bible says if they hated you, just know they hated me first. They hated Christ because he wasn't with y'all. Okay? He was in a cult. He was with his brothers, with his people. Okay? Continue reading.
Verse 19. If ye were of the world would love his own.
Mm-hmm.
But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
The world hates the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge for this reason. Because if you were of the world would love you as its own. Oh my goodness. They love every Christian, no matter how homosexual he is, no matter that Leviticus 18 and 22 is against it. Okay? But they still just go ahead and continue on. And that's how you know the men in the truth, because they are hated. Okay? Give me Proverbs 28:9 for the Christians. You think you're gonna eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster? Be a homosexual, be a damn predator, hate your brother, and you think the Lord is listening to all that nonsense that you rattling up to there, that you babbling on about? Okay.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayers shall be an abomination.
How come the Christian church is not understanding this? They say the law is done away with, right?
Right.
Read that one more time.
He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayers shall be abomination.
So all you Christians who say the law is done away with, that y'all don't give a damn about the law or what God says, you just say your prayers is going to be an abomination. All right. Give me go up to 4.
Verse 4. They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them.
Yeah, we're gonna continue with you. We'll battle you all day because you who turn your ear away from it, okay? The law, you praise the wicked. That's why you praise in Joe Biden's and Barack Obama's and all manner of anything that don't have anything to do with this Bible. Okay. Since we in Proverbs, give me 19 and 8.
All right, it's the book of Proverbs, chapter 19, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
And it reads, he that getteth wisdom loveth his own soul.
He that getteth wisdom loveth his own soul. I mean, because the wiser you are, just even think about your body. The wiser you are, the things you know what to put in it, the things you know not to put in it. Okay? Because you're getting wise. All right? You get understanding. You're not foolish. All right? Continue.
He that keepeth understanding shall find good.
He that keepeth the understanding, we shall find the good.
Right.
Okay? That's how you find good. Keeping them understanding. Coming to class. Learning who you are. Okay? That's what you have to do. You have to know who you are and know who your people are, know how you're supposed to move. We ain't supposed to move like everybody damn else. Okay? Now we could get out of that and give me 1 John 3 and 17.
All right. This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
And it reads, but whoso hath his world's good, but whoso had this world's good and seen his brother have need and shutted up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of God in him? How dwelleth the love of God in him?
How can the love dwell in you? You see your brother has a need. You can help that brother. But you close up. Read it one more time. Let's say you close up.
From the top.
God.
All right. But whosoever had this world's good and seen his brother have need and shutted up his bowels of compassion.
You see that you shut up your bowels of compassion. You is rich. You can't give your brother $1, $5. Okay? You can't give your brother a ride. All right? You close up your bowels of compassion because you have absolutely no love for your brother. You don't care. So what? So to you, it's like, what the hell does it matter? You know? Continue on.
How dwelleth the love of God in him?
How does God's love dwell in you? How does it rest in you? How does it sit in you?
Right.
That is impossible. Okay? If you can't hate your brother. You can't be shutting up your compassion. I mean, as so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we need compassion.
Right.
That's the number one thing that we need because we are so broken and downtrodden. Continue reading.
Verse 18. My little children, let us not love in word.
What?
Let us not love in word.
My little children. so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Don't love him, word. Don't tell me you love me and you see I need a ride and we going to the same place and you pass me up. Don't tell me you love me and your plate is full and I don't have nothing on my plate and I can't even get a crumb from you. I can't get a bite. Continue reading.
Neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth.
But in what?
But in deed and in truth.
We have to do it in deed and in truth.
Right.
That's how you love. That's an action. Love is a action. Okay. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. Because I mean, this is definitely we definitely have to understand what love is and how to love, because that is a big thing that's holding back our nation. Okay.
Sure.
Because we like our love is like we want to see a nigga make it to the top just so we can hear about his fall. We be so ready, like you be in the tabloids just waiting so you can hear a nigga fall. That's all we want.
Then to add to that, like Israel, right, on a giant state, right, on the popular names. Let me make it more clear for the people.
Mm-hmm.
For the popular names, we have enough money to build another Black Wall Street.
More than enough, right?
You know what I mean? And what do? They are selfish because they still in the world, but they say they love God, and yet they love the Son of God, right? Christ.
Right.
But Christ was a selfless man.
That's right.
That separated the rich from the poor and taught the rich to give to the poor.
Damn.
Like, why are you not with your brother? You rather be on top of your brother because the oppressor on top of your brother. Like,
that's heavy. Get that brother a hand.
Ain't no love. What's that?
In the heart of the city. That's real. And that's what they close up they bowels of compassion on you. And that's why because we don't have no love, every so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, because we don't have absolutely nothing. That's why when you get a Mercedes, you're doing that to show off and shine on your brother. That's why you want the Mercedes. They're like, oh, I love foreigns. You want to come down on your brother. That's why you out there shining. That's why you have to be seen every damn time. Okay? Being in a foreign, being over here, oh, I got this chain. Oh, I live here. Yeah, I got away from y'all niggas. Now I live over here in the hills. You live where white people hate you.
Damn. It's like
now you were safe. Now you're not. Now the police and security guard is riding by your house every 3 hours. Because you think you could come live with them comfortably.
Right.
Nah, that ain't how it goes. Oh, you can continue reading.
We started a new chapter.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. Did we read any of that?
Nah, we're gonna get right now.
Oh, yeah, let's get it.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments.
I have what?
Taught you statutes and judgments. Even as the Lord my God commanded me. That ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
Read the next verse. Verse 6.
Verse 6. Keep therefore and do them.
Keep what?
Keep therefore and do them.
Keep therefore and do these commandments, regardless of where you're at. Okay? Because this is what you're going to be able to hold fast to. This is what's going to help you make it through. Right. This is what's going to keep you out of the penitentiary, keep you out of the grave, keep you out of the whorehouse, keep you out of the crack house.
Right.
Keeping them therefore and doing them. Continue.
Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding.
It's your what?
This is your wisdom and your understanding.
If you ain't keeping and knowing these laws, statutes, and commandments, the Bible says you don't have any wisdom, and you don't have any understanding.
Right.
Because that's what it is right there. Okay? Read that one more time.
Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding.
Just your wisdom and your understanding.
All right.
Okay? Continue.
For this is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nation.
This is how you be wise in front of these other nations. Okay? By following these laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay? Continue.
Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
This great nation is a what?
Wise and understanding people.
Why are we not wise today? Because we don't know those laws, statutes, and commandments, right? We know Love and Hip Hop. We know Lil Wayne. We know Cardi B. We know Megan Thee Stallion. We know LeBron James.
Baby pedophile face.
We know Babyface.
Slack.
You know, he got a baby face, but that nigga got some adult teeth. Okay? Babyface. We know R. Kelly. You know? We know everything but the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay?
Right.
And that's why we're not a wise or understanding people in the side of these other nations. That's why we are slaves. That's why we are down. That's why we're at the bottom. Because you know how absolutely stupid you look looking up? That's our leaders.
Right.
For the men, our leaders are LeBron James and Jay-Z. Okay? For the women, it's Serena Williams, who married the devil. It's Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. Those are our leaders. That's who we get our information from. That's who we look up to and say, that's how we're supposed to live life.
Right.
Now every 13-year-old girl wants a damn OnlyFans.
Well, what was the female that said something and had to apologize? I don't know if it was Oprah or Monique.
Oh yeah, Monique.
Good night.
Yeah. You know, nobody wants to hear what the hell she has to say.
Right.
She has been straight taken out the mix. Nobody gives a damn or wants to hear anything that Monique has to say, which is understanding. Okay, she needs to shut her damn mouth anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
Slock, you went to class? No sign Christ. Yeah, with her over there just always running her mouth. She mad because nobody want to come to her damn comedy show just for her to talk about nonsense. Okay. Just for her to talk about absolutely nothing.
Right.
Okay. You could drop that. Go to 1 John 5:3.
It's 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. And it reads, for this is the love of God.
For what?
For this is the love of God.
Go ahead.
That we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous.
They're not what?
Are not grievous.
What's that mean? That means they're not hard. Where we at?
1 John chapter 5, verse 3.
5 verse 3. Let me see what this out there. Read that one more time.
Shalom Israel. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
And his commandments are not grievous. They're not hard. That's what I was telling you. This is how you know if you love God. This is also how you know, just like with your children. Your children know, you know that your children love you by how they listen. Okay?
Right.
When you tell them, yeah, don't go down there with them knuckleheads, man. And if he loves you, he's not gonna go because he knows you don't want you. He knows you don't want to see or get a call that your son is dead down here on the damn corner.
Right.
Because you told him not to go hang out with those people.
Right.
You told him not to go mess around with them. You told him not to sell those drugs, and he did it because he loves you. Okay. But if not, he might just travel on down there.
Right.
Do what the hell he wants, and then you get a call later, and you got to go identify a damn body. Okay. Could drop that and let's get John 14 and 15.
It's the book of John, chapter 14, verse 15. And it reads, if ye love me, keep my commandments.
Do what?
If ye love me, keep my commandments.
This is all over. It's keeping the commandments. God don't care about anything else that he just wants you to keep his commandments.
Right.
That's how you show the love. Okay? And that's why we're in the predicament that we are in now with so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's why we are down. That's why we are hurting. That's why we're at the bottom with no sight of looking up. And it's because of that. It's because we don't keep the commandments. We don't give a damn about God. We don't give a damn about the Most High. Okay? Read that one more time.
Come. It's the book of John, chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
If ye love me. These words are what? What color?
Rojo.
Rojo, which means
red.
Okay. For the English speaking brothers and sisters.
Right.
Not
pray for Puerto Rico, man.
Pray for Puerto Rico.
We love y'all, brothers.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. My family out there hurting. My family out there on the island. I got a whole island full of family out there hurting. Okay. So yeah. And this is how you know, because you ain't seen no pray for Puerto Rico. See, that's love.
Right.
That's loving your brother saying pray for Puerto Rico, right?
Yeah, right.
You only seeing that in the UPK.
That's right.
But you know what we always have seen? Pray for France.
Right.
Pray for Nigeria.
Ukraine.
Pray for the Ukraine.
Right.
They never will pray for Mexico.
Right.
They never pray for so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right. I was gonna say Texas
because they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn about us because we are hated. We are that nation that is undesired. You think they give a damn about Puerto Rico being hit with a hurricane?
Right.
Having lights out? They don't care about that.
Right.
Because those are slaves.
Mm-hmm.
Those is the people at the bottom. Okay? Where we at?
We're on verse 15 still, sir.
All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and drop that. Give me Proverbs 8 and 36. My damn allergies is wait.
Not a little. I'm gonna read.
Most High Christ. Proverbs 8 and 36. Yeah.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 36. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death.
Read that one more time.
Proverbs chapter 8, verse 36. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death.
See, he that sinneth against me, you wrongeth your own soul. Because you're not hurting the Most High.
Right.
You smoking crack cocaine, that ain't hurting God. That ain't hurting Christ.
Mm-hmm.
That's hurting you. That's hurting your own soul, your own life. You eating shrimp, crab, pork, or lobster, Christ isn't going to get high blood pressure. Mm-hmm. Christ isn't going to get diabetes. You're going to get it from eating the wrong foods. You out there committing homosexual acts? Monkeypox. Okay? HIV. Your blood being upon you. Okay? You hurted your own soul when you was out here doing wickedness. Okay? You are wronging yourself. All right? Continue.
Chapter 9, verse. This is a book of
No.
That's it.
Oh yeah, read it again. I mean, you know, or yeah, wrong is his own soul. Read the rest of it.
Proverbs chapter 8, verse 36.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 8, verse 36. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death.
Monkeypox.
Love death.
High cholesterol.
Love death.
Cancer.
Love death.
You love death because
Right.
you was wronging your own damn soul.
That's right.
That's who you hurting. Like in the world when they tell you, forgiveness is for you, not for the person you forgiven.
Right.
These commandments is for you, not the person you're keeping them for.
That's right. Right.
It's for you.
Right.
So you don't die. So you ain't out here stuck out here. Okay.
Right.
Let me get 1 Peter 3:17.
It's 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
For it is better if the will of God be so.
It's what?
It is better if the will of God be so.
Yeah, it's better than the will of God be so than for your will to be so.
Right.
Right.
You know, and that's what we don't understand as so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian, because the enemy has done such a great job against us on making us believe life is about what we want.
Right.
That's why we're poor, because you only care about what you want. You're going to go spend your dollars on whatever the hell you want.
Right.
You can't save anything because only thing that matters is what you want, what's in your heart, your mind. Anything else, you don't really give a damn about.
Right.
Our sisters, they don't give a damn about. It's like our sisters in the world, they don't give a damn about making their man happy.
Right.
They only care about, are they happy?
Right. That's right.
Is the man making him happy? Or you know,
Right. You said
that's
that right.
that's all they care about. They don't give a damn. All they care about, did I get my nails done? Because Sheila got her nails done.
Right.
Nigga, you didn't sell enough weed for me to get my nails done.
Man.
You know, they don't give a damn. They don't. You can be out there breaking your back.
Yep. Right.
You get home, you think they care that you were breaking your back?
Right.
No, nigga, go cut that grass.
Right.
Go take this trash out, because I said so.
Right.
They don't. I'm telling you. And then the brothers the same way. Read that one more time.
For it is better if the will of God be so.
The will of God, brothers. The world don't revolve around you just because you got a rod. Our brothers in the world, they think every one of them think they is God's gift to women.
Right.
Is you teaching her these law, statutes, commandments? Is you bring her into the Israelite school of UPK? Then if not, you're not a gift at all.
Right.
You just live in your own soul. You out there with Ray Ray and Tyrone doing absolutely nothing.
Individual like.
You're an individual like that. And that's what America has taught us, to be an individual like. It's hard to agree with your best friend. You be best friends for years. And y'all can't even agree and come together. Because why? If he's not going to do what makes you happy, then you don't want no parts of it. We grew apart. How many friends grew apart just because I had a homeboy like that, man. Like, he always calling you to do something. You know what I mean? Like, oh, let's go to the baseball game. Let's go here. Let's go here. Whether you want to or not, you being a brother, like, yeah, I'll go with you. I'll ride with you.
Right.
But you can't get this nigga to go down the street with you if you don't want to. No, I don't feel like doing that. I'm just want to stay, play my game. Like, because it's all about our own soul, our own will, our own doing. We don't care. Continue reading.
That's right.
That ye suffer for well doing than for evil doing.
It's better that you suffer for well doing than evil doing.
Right.
All right. It's better that you suffer out there. If you die at camp, it's better that you died out there at camp for the Lord than you died selling a key of cocaine.
Right.
Damn. And we don't see that in so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We don't see our wickedness. We don't see our lust because America teaches you that anything you do is righteous, but you know it's not. That's why we're ending up in the prisons. That's why we're ending up in the graveyards. That's why we ended up defeated. Yeah, she already took some in there. Go ahead, Tamaki. You got something to say?
Yeah, I just want to touch on something heavy that you just brought forward. Like you said, it's better to die at camp than selling that kilo or that crack rock, because a precept that you just brought forward earlier.
Right.
No greater love than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
That's it. That's it. And that's the thing. You know?
And the friend of Christ.
And you laying down righteousness.
Right.
You're not laying down your life for your friend because he convinced you to rob the damn bank.
Right.
And now the cops is blowing both of your heads off. Okay? Or you went to sell this, or you went to do this wrong or do this evil. It's better for good than it is for evil. Read that one more time.
1 Peter chapter 3, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
For it is better if the will of God be so, that ye sacrifice for well doing.
And you got to sacrifice for well doing. Hey, if I eat 4 times a day and I miss one meal, so the brother, I'm almost done. So the brother can eat. So I already ate 2 or 3 times. This brother ain't had one meal, and I'm like, nah, I need this double cheeseburger. I already just ate 2, but I usually eat 3 double cheeseburgers, so I can't. I can't give that to you. Know, you don't want to feed your brother. All right, your brother can't get a ride. You going to the same spot. I remember being in the world. Me and this one cat used to kick it at the same spot. That nigga would ride past me,
right,
honk the horn, chop the deuces, and then I would see him by the time I made it there 20 minutes later from my walk. Even though we going to the same spot. But if I had weed, I got picked up.
Zero.
I was able to get picked up then.
Yeah.
But as for that, we going to the same damn spot. Yeah. We all kicking right here. You passing every day.
Right.
You know? And that's cool. That's why when we got older, I charged them more for some rims. You know? Just pass me up.
Right.
I'd have gave you a player price for this. Yeah. But hell, you ain't gonna pick nobody up on these rims anyway. Yeah. God damn it. Cats be crazy. Did we read? Are we at 1 Peter?
3 and 17.
All right, Most High Christ. Give me Baruch 4 and 1. You want them? Got it right there for you. Solid as a rock. Okay.
They better leave Israel alone.
They better.
All right. It's the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. It reads, this is the book of the commandments of God. That the law that endureth forever.
Nah, only for a short time.
And the law that endureth forever.
What Christians like to say? For a season.
Forever.
Forever. How long is forever? That's for damn ever. Hey, people think when Christ come back that they ain't going to be keeping the laws.
Right.
You think when Christ's kingdom's here, you think you're not going to be living under the law?
Right.
Come on, man. I think they think that's just going to be free will. Just free, right. You go out there and you do whatever feels. You just running through the clouds.
Right.
Let me take hold of this system. And just run through the clouds.
Right. Now, Christians and and fake Israelites, they believe that the laws will be uploaded into your mind like the Matrix. Like they don't put a quarterback in your head, and the laws won't be in you. You'll be downloaded with all the laws, and you ain't gonna eat pork and drink crab lobster. You know what I'm saying?
Give him a hand. Christians and fake Israelites are scared of a damn chip.
Right.
But they believe that the laws are going to be downloaded into their hearts and their minds. Damn.
I mean, can I be a little serious with the Christians right now?
Go ahead. Be absolutely serious with them.
They think the mark of the beast is their way out.
Right.
They think the mark of the beast is that downloaded chip.
Right.
And if I'm marked with this, then that means I'm gonna have the good and the bad, like Adam and Eve did.
That's right.
Let's get to the basics.
Yeah,
man.
they
Like,
really do.
good,
Not knowing that
Slaughter.
it's nothing that they can imagine.
Right.
Like everybody thinks this is going to be such a glorious day. Everybody wants Christ to come back. Like it's going to be something so glorious.
Right.
It's not going to be glorious at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be rivers of blood pouring through our street.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not going to be a beautiful scenery.
Straight
Like
up.
they think he's going to come down with a dove on his shoulder, you know, blonde hair, blue eyes, and just humming one of those evil Christian hymns. And I mean, when you listen to the Esau's church and they sing, that shit sounds demonic.
Right.
Like it does it. Like as you casting a spell on me.
Right.
What is all this enchantment? Okay.
If I can add one more thing about
Go ahead.
they think Christ coming back with an Easter bag, holding little eggs and open up for candy, saying "Be mine."
Right. Let's get how Christ coming back. Where's that at?
Revelation. What do you want? Isaiah.
No, I want Revelation.
19, 20.
Probably the bring my enemies hither, them who don't want me to rule over them.
That's Luke, right?
That is Luke.
I was gonna get dangerous. Like,
What you got?
I was gonna go to 21.
What's that say? Go ahead.
You want me to pull it?
Yeah, we're gonna get those. We're gonna get both of those.
Yeah.
Just because Christians think it's about to be something so sweet and so pleasant.
Right.
And they're not ruling. Christ isn't ruling over you now. Can I get some water, about the shop? And I don't have to have a cold one. I still got ice in this, you know. Thank the Lord for the Yeti. Thank the Lord for the Yeti to, you know, keep water cold.
All right, if I could, sir, can you break it down for everybody? And then we're gonna go into 21 for a little bit.
All right, let's go.
But this is gonna be long. I ain't gonna lie, because it's heavy.
All right, well, give me the shorter version. We should have got heavy at the beginning of the class.
All right. Well, this is gonna be talking about and they shall see his face and his name shall be on their forehead.
No, I don't want that. I don't want to give them that right now. I'll probably give them that with the mark of the beast lesson.
Because this is where I'm gonna start at.
Yeah, that's too heavy. We just gonna rock with. Yeah, no, we ain't gonna dig into them right back. Yeah, I'll have to teach a whole nother class.
I thought it was.
I got you.
Yes, definitely.
All right, this is the book of Revelation,
Uh-huh.
chapter 19, verse 12.
Yeah, ooh-wee, good night.
His eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes are as a flame of fire. Why is that? Because he liked to drink, all right?
Right.
And why does he like to drink wine? The same reason we do. Because his heart is heavy. Okay, go ahead.
I want to go first. Went down to and on his head were many crowns.
And on his head is many crowns. We just tell you, he is taking the crowns of all the nations.
Right.
Okay?
So and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself.
Okay, continue on.
And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. And
Christians, do y'all know what that means? You know what a vesture
right.
dipped in blood? Have you ever seen anything just dipped in anything that's coming out drenched? When you dip something in something and you pull it out, it's dripping.
Right.
We're gonna hold it.
All right. A vesture dipped in blood.
Damn.
And his name is called the Word of God.
Mm-hmm. And his name is called the Word of God. No, I don't want no more, brother. You can go ahead. You see that? It's going to be in a vesture of blood. Where's the one where it said, bring my enemies hither and chop their damn head off right before me?
Man, it's in the Old Testament. I mean, New Testament.
Yeah, that's
I got it.
Let me see.
What was the question?
Bring them hither.
Yeah, bring them hither. Bring them here.
And Salaki, if I may,
damn right. Go ahead.
Like, and in that verse, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it cuts Christians, the Christian doctrine, how Christians believe that Christ is coming back. You know, it's gonna be all lovey-dovey and all kisses and hugs and just so happy to see Christ when Christ returns. When that scripture says he has a name written which no man knew, but he himself, like he has a reputation, right, that is not known on the earth.
It's not,
right, because the reputation that that people know, they thinking that he's all sweet and kind and lovely, but they gonna find out that reputation ain't, only he knows it. It'll be an anger that he's been holding in, you understand, for 2,000 years, right, since the Romans pierced him in the side, man. Damn. You understand? That's why the verse before it, verse 11, says he judgeth and makes war, man. That's right. That's what's coming to the earth, man. Christ is coming back with war, man. So
hey, give him the quad hand. Because I wasn't going to give y'all any of that right now. Y'all wasn't going to get none of that breakdown. Y'all was going to have to wait for that. But Officer Naquan coming through for the Brotherhood class, being very brotherly for y'all. Because y'all was going to have to watch a whole nother class to get that. Ain't gonna give you every damn thing tonight, okay? You're gonna have to watch a couple times like we do, okay? You got that Luke 19 to 27? Let's read that and we're gonna close it out.
All right. This is the book of Luke, chapter 19, verse 27. And it reads, but those my enemies, which would not that I shall reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
That's what's going to happen. We're going to bring them hither right in front of Christ, and he's going to say, slay them before me. Okay? This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the Commandant General Yohana. Let's get the security announcements. You got the security announcements? You got everything? Like how we did Sunday? All right. So you might want to let him. He got the. All right,
the ISUPK security announcements with the ISUPK started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes to school, they're off limits for 6 months. It'll be saluted only. They're here to share themselves to the world. They need transportation to teach them to arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must give permission for the head to speak to the brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will give permission for the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew, my Yeshua. 10% of every penny, any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or a teacher. Preach fund, free will offer for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming Holy Convocation. The upcoming Holy Convocation will be the memorial of the blowing of trumpets. This will be on the first day of the 7th month, September the 25th. It's on a Sunday on the year 2022. You can find this in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verses 24 through 25. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, scarf. This includes the ISUPK security announcements. Past class back to Officer Shalom one.
All right, we're going to homage you and stand. We'll give a courtesy salute to the teacher.
So like we'll do the Lord's Prayer.
Oh, we're going to do that first? No, yeah. You go ahead. Hey, everybody saw. Everybody saw. We're going to face the east.
All right. Repeat after me. Abano, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malapaka, Taba'ah, Watazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratiza, Tawah, Hayah, Washemayim, Nathan, Anawah, Akom, Call, Yawon, Wasalakina, Kabuyatina, Kasalakina, Kabuwatina, Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Kabaya'na.
Kabaya'na.
Wanasan1.
Wanasan1.
Abol.
Oh.
Awashayna.
Awashayna.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai. Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka. Hamalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Waha Allah.
Wahala.
Wahatapa'ara.
Watapara.
La'ayyalayam.
Wa'alayam.
Aman.
Aman.
In English, our Father.
Our Father.
Our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
As it is on earth.
As it is on earth.
It's like it's done in earth as it is in heaven.
Done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
Our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive our debts.
Forgive our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
We forgive our debtors.
Lead us not into temptation.
Lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us.
Deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
All right, we're going to Sar. All right. We're going to give a courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatuh.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatum. All right, we're going to Sar. Yajimatah, Shalakia. We're going to Sar and face the turn and face the sisters. All right, sister stand. All right, Men of Israel. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. Imagine Matah. Class dismissed.